Hi. How are you?
Hi, how
Good, thanks. How are you?
are you? For the listeners listening, I'm talking to Emma from that CP Chick blog.
Hi.
How you doing?
I am doing good. How are you?
Good. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready whenever you are. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. What what inspired you to create this that CP Chick
Let's see. I
blog?
have to say that it's a group of my friends. Um, I have Katie from Cerebral Palsy Strong and Jess from Eyeliner Empowerment, and probably also my
Mm-hmm.
who has written for The Mighty a lot. I read Katie's blog and, got to write some stuff for her, and I was like, I really like this. So, and they encouraged me to start my own. So that's what I did.
That's amazing. Your blog is so awesome.
I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite blog so far that you've made?
I think my favorite blog so far that I've made is like the 5 things that you should know about somebody with CP because I'm not a very, I'm trying to figure out how to hold this. I'm not a very person. And so, like, for me, being able to add some humor as well as like some actual facts was really fun and really important to me. So, that's probably my favorite one.
Right. I totally agree.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
You're welcome. Any life hacks for people with disabilities?
Any life hacks for people with disabilities?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That is the boy, that's a question. Uh, I have several. So the first of those is always have a drink with a lid.
Okay.
You're carrying it somewhere without a lid. By the time you get to where you're going, there's no drink left. And
Right.
so always make sure you have a lid. And if you don't have a lid, ask for one because that happens to me all the time. You can ask my family.
Okay, good to know. Always have a lid. Always have a lid with your drink.
Have a lid with your drink.
Do you have any advice for people doing schooling that have a disability?
Sure. So, I think whatever schooling you're in, there's always like an area that's there to help you if you have a disability. So, always just reach out to that area, and then most importantly, your teachers, because that's their job. They're there to help you, and they want to see you succeed. Um,
Right.
and so it's always important to be honest with them and talk to them about what you're experiencing. um, and I guess my main thing would be like, if you're in high school, you have this thing called an IEP, or an individualized education program, which
Yeah.
kind of lays out things that you need to do to succeed. And so being
Mhm.
able to know what those things are and being able to communicate with the people on your team is also very important.
Right. I totally agree.
Oh, thanks.
Mhm.
I I, I learned experience that being honest with people up front about like what you need to succeed is very important, and like sticking to your guns like when you know that's what you need to do well, um, is also super important.
Right. And don't be shy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
um, all those services are there to help you, and all your teachers are there to help you for,
Mhm. Do you have any advice for someone who wants to start dating for the first time?
I'm sure. Yeah, it's horrifying and it's scary,
Yeah.
supposed to be that way. But the main thing that I would tell you is that right, CP is only a part of you, right? It's only one little bitty part of you. The rest is like your personality. So if you just focus on being yourself and being a person that's funny, that likes to do stuff, that likes to hang out with friends, that likes to hang out with family, and also has CP, that's also really important.
Right. I totally agree.
Ah, thanks. Thanks. But yeah, I so do you have like any advice too, or like I don't know if I'm allowed to ask questions, but
No, it's fine. Ask away. You know,
I don't
we're
know if
both in the same boat, so it's okay.
yeah, I don't know if you have any advice either, or if you
I mean, I haven't started dating, honestly. Like,
oh
I
gosh,
live I live in Miami, so it's kind of hard. And I'm pretty like picky. I know what I want. So like, if you're like not my type, I won't go for it. So,
right? Secure guns,
yeah,
shake. Same thing with school. You just gotta keep going. Yeah,
yeah,
you'll get there.
yeah. Eventually, don't worry.
No rush too.
Yeah, no rush.
Like you don't. Once you go on dates, like your first date doesn't have to be like the love of your life.
Right.
One time I went on a date and the whole thing was like 30 minutes long and there was like one word. Like,
That's it.
person.
Oh my
But thank God
god.
so I could like eat a pancake and
Mm.
fill the but yeah, but just take your time. Just learn from
Yeah,
your experiences,
yeah.
The person that you meet, most likely isn't gonna be like the one. But it could be. So just take your time and be yourself and remember that you're more than the palsy diagnosis, and so just
Right. Thank you.
you're very
Good
welcome
to know.
anytime.
hmm Where can my listeners find you on social media?
Oh sure, you can find me on here on Instagram on that CP chick. You can find me on Facebook at that CP chick. You can find me on YouTube at that CP chick. um some of those videos are old though. So I always
Are
like
you, are you going to make new ones or no?
oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I always struggle to figure out content, but
Oh,
I'm always brainstorming. So
right.
if anybody has any ideas, just reach
Mm-hmm.
out to me those ways, and I'll
Yeah.
consider it. You can find me on YouTube, and you can find me on my blog, my actual WordPress website. It's
Awesome. Mm-hmm.
www.thatcpchick.wordpress.com.
Yeah. I'll link it down below so people can find it easy.
Oh, perfect. Come find me. Let's be friends.
Yeah. Do you have any advice for someone who wants to create their own blog?
Oh, sure. I think my advice would be just to go for it. I mean, like most people who blog and who are content creators start out doing things just for themselves and just to share their story with others and to connect with others. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and so just go for it. Just write your story. I mean, like I was really self-conscious about writing for like and posting on the internet because like
Right.
nobody's gonna read it. My mom just read it. Like my grandma,
Yeah.
and my family are gonna be the only people that read it. And I was surprised to learn that people were experiencing some of the same things that I was, and so just go for it. Just write, how you feel. Don't worry about what other people think because your blog is for you.
Right. I totally agree.
Oh, thanks.
And you look like when you're writing the blogs, you look like you're having so much fun. So,
Oh, yeah, I genuinely spend a majority of time laughing at myself, while them because the majority I'm telling an embarrassing story that I've since gotten over. Like, I
Right.
think there was one I wrote about like my very first date ever through a dating app was at a Mexican
Yeah.
restaurant. And I don't know, have you read that one? I don't know. It's
No,
okay.
I haven't read that one.
I don't know. I just don't want to repeat myself. So, um, but like I actually hit my head on a gumball machine so hard
Oh my gosh.
out. So like, I wrote about that, and I just thought it was so funny because like it was embarrassing, but I was like, maybe somebody else has done that. So I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I've fallen like multiple times in public, and I just got right back up with a
That's
big smile on my face.
that's what we can do, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I pretty much like the more you fall, the more you realize that like you're trying to figure out how to get up before you actually hit the ground.
Yeah. Yeah. Last question.
Oh, no worries.
Do you have any advice for someone who wants to be more confident with their disability?
I think you and I talked about this earlier,
Yeah.
uh, and I've since watched a bunch of like comedians with CP, and
Oh
on YouTube, and I was like, wow, I don't. It was, um, but one of the things that I thought was interesting is that sort of like they might not be the most confident people, but confidence grows based upon your experiences. So something that I talked to you about earlier was like do the thing that scares you the most
yeah. Right.
until you succeed at it. So like for
Mm-hmm.
example, if I wanted to ride a horse, I might fall off of it the first time, but to build my confidence back up and to keep going, I need to keep doing it and keep getting on the horse so that I learn to ride it. And so I think just keep going and just keep um like just keep putting yourself in situations that will help build your confidence. Um,
Right.
I had a, I had a friend in high school who would help me measure my like confidence by like encouraging me to do stuff. She'd be like, "You got this.
Mm-hmm.
You're here, and it needs to be all the way up here. Like you got this."
Yeah.
So, um, do things
That's awesome.
and surround yourself with people that will help you um,
Yeah.
become more confident.
I mean, back in high school, like I had a tight knit group like that would hang around with me, and they were good people because in high school I went to public school, and like I saw some things that I was like, no, I'm not going into that crowd. That crowd doesn't really fit my personality at all, you know?
Yeah, no, I totally understand. I went to public school too. Um,
Hmm.
4,000 plus kids. So,
Yeah, same here.
um, yeah, but no, I just want to take a second to say thank you, for having me.
Oh, no problem.
I like did some research before like talking to you so I could, you know,
Hmm.
learn a little bit about you. uh, and I like listened to your podcast opener and I was like, this is a
Oh
jam.
my gosh.
I haven't heard it up right now.
That's
It,
amazing. Thank you for
yeah.
listening.
No worries. Anytime. Well, do you have any more questions for me?
One last, well, it's not really a question, but um thank you so much for coming. You can come back anytime you want.
Oh, thank you for having me. Yeah, of course I'm gonna come back. I think it'd be cool to collaborate more and
Hmm.
I think what you're doing is awesome, so stick with it.
Thank you. I will.
Awesome. Well, I hope you have a great day.
You too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.